So, kind of to jump right in, I guess, as you guys know, we're going to talk about upselling and just a lot of that goes with like consistency in your business. And it's super exciting. And you guys are going to hear from some amazing ladies that like are literally like killing the upselling game. Some things that work for me is in a big way in my business is being who I am. So I want to help customers get something that they're truly going to get results from. I don't want to just sell them a product, have them be a customer for 3 months, and then them quit because it's not what they needed. Our products are so great, but a lot of our products work better together. And so it's not being rude, being like, hey, do you want, if you're going to get thermophyte, do you want to get the cleanse with that? And maybe our keto coffee. And I'm sure some of the girls are going to give you different things to say that will be so helpful. Personally, I feel out a lot of different conversations. I like to know, like, I ask them, what's your goal? What are you wanting? Are you wanting to be healthier? Are you wanting to lose a lot of weight? Kind of where are you going with this? And then from there, I can recommend different products. And even if they say to me, well, I can't necessarily afford all that. So let's bring it down to 2 products. Or maybe they can only do one right now, but at least you've had those conversations and those products are going to be on their radar and they're going to see those products in your stories, in your posts. They're going to see other people's results. And I think that's like really big. Another thing, one last thing for me quick that helps me a lot. And I feel like this maybe contradicts what I said a little bit, but I'm a very big like goal oriented person. And like so I kind of thrive off like meeting my goals. So every day I say I'm going to get a minimum of one more customer, but that loyal customer could be 200 in volume or more. But so I also set a volume goal. I try to, or at least this month, I've been like really consistent about it. And so right now I'm working with one of my legs and a girl on there that's super strong. And so today we decided our goal is going to be 400 in volume between the two of us today for that leg. And so that kind of helps me see where I'm at too. And like that number just kind of sticks in the back of my head. So I feel like it motivates me. I'm not using that because like, oh, I'm going to make this person buy this just so that I can hit that number, but it's there. It motivates me. And so it motivates me maybe to push to have those conversations that maybe are a little bit uncomfortable, like trying to get them to get more. But really, if they're using more than one of our products, they're probably going to get a greater success. So that's kind of my quick 2 cents on it. So whoever wants to jump in next, I think Brooke.
Yeah, that was so good. Thank you, Sammy. Okay, you guys, so I totally agree with everything Sammy just said. Our products are great and one product is awesome, but when they use multiple products, you guys are going to get amazing results, which then they're going to keep ordering because they're seeing these amazing results and they're just going to fall in love. So I have a few tips. As you all know, I love Host to Post and I mainly do Thermify X. And when I first started, I was doing like the cleanse host like 2 years ago whenever I started. And I was doing the cleanse host post. I was just getting cleanse orders, you guys. And I wish then, yes, Kara's an amazing leader, but I wish then I would have known just like how to upsell or even just like a simple message to send out. So I'm going to give you guys a specific message to send out for all Thermophyte X orders. And you can do this for any product too. You can just create your own wording, but it's pretty much a triple threat. And you can do any products can be a triple threat, you guys. Thermophyte X, cleanse, and fat fighters. That's what I'm about to tell you guys about. Coffee, greens, and cleanse. That's another triple threat. You can literally just make that. And when people hear triple threat, they're going to be like, whoa, what's that? Like, I want to get the whole thing, the whole package to get amazing results. So when I get these host posts up and I'm talking to people about Thermophyte X, once I get their information and they're about to order, I'll put them in the chat after, but it's pretty much just like, I'm about to place your order for the Thermophyte X, like we talked about, for $36 for the 90-day challenge. I highly recommend adding our cleanse, and then it gives a brief explanation, and then the fat fighters, and it gives another explanation about that as well. And then it says the total, which is an even $100. and they get free shipping right now. So any orders over $99 get free shipping. So when people hear free shipping, they're like, okay, I want to do that. And then after that, I'll put it in the chat after. And you guys, so many people are like, yeah, I'll do the upgrade, or yeah, I'll do it this month. And then they'll do it for the first month, you guys, and they fall in love with all 3 products. So then they're going to keep ordering after that. And I'll put that in the chat, like I said before, after this. And then I had one more tip. So when you are placing somebody's order on your website, so not on eSuite. So once you have somebody's information, I love to get their information because I just know it's going to be so much easier, because some people just get confused on our website, which is fine. So I just love to get their information if they trust me with it, which a lot of people do, you guys. And once I get their info and I am placing their order, after the credit card, a pop-up's going to show up, and it's going to talk about the Mocha Dreams. And I send every single customer that I place, I send them that, no matter if we talk about coffee or not. And I just say, OMG, I send them a picture of it because it says their name, and it only gives them 10 or 15 minutes. I don't remember. I think it's 15 minutes. And I send them a picture of it, and I say, yay, you unlocked the Mocha Dreams, which is our coffee and greens. Right now it's only $55. I'll put it in the chat too after. $55 rather than 82 or something like that. And it's just a one-time order. Would you like to add? So many people add this because it's just a one-time order. I don't know the BV on it exactly. I'm sure somebody on here does, but it's so good because you're going to get that extra BV, and they might fall in love with the coffee and greens and add that onto their next order. I think that's all the tips I have. Just really ask people what their goals are, because if they want to lose 50 pounds, the Thermify X is not going to do that. They need multiple products to lose that amount of weight. Even, I know clinically proven it's 30 pounds, but they still need, people like to see quick results. So if you want them to get those quick results, they're going to be wanting to use multiple products. And we all know that all of our products work so well, and they work so well together. So that is my tips for tonight. And I don't know who wants to go next. Katie, I think you're up. And I'll put those in the chat right now, you guys.
Thank you, guys. That's so good. Sammy, I loved that prayer. And Brooke, your tips are always so good. Your host of Queen. So my biggest tip, and sorry if I'm echoing you guys, our house is completely empty down here. We're moving out. But ignore the echoes. Is you want to help yourself and you want to help your customers. So don't sell anyone short. Don't sell yourself short. Don't sell them short. They are not going to lose 30 pounds in 1 month. In 1 month, if they just had the TFX and they eat pizza every other night because no one wants to cook and we're stuck in quarantine. It's not going to happen. It's not a magic pill, but it does do magical things if you use it in the right way. So contradicting kind of what a few girls said, which just goes to show there's no right or wrong way to do this. I do not sign up many of my loyal customers myself. Most of the time, I'm going to kind of walk you through the conversations that I have with everyone. First thing I always say is like, I'm so excited for you. Like, congratulations for committing, because you guys think about how hard it is for them to reach out to us and be like, I need to lose weight. Like, how many times have you told yourself you need to do something and told someone else to hold yourself accountable? Like, that takes guts to do that. So like, we need to give them credit for that. 1 second. So we need to give them credit for that. So we need to find out like more about their goals, you guys, like things you can ask. You guys can jot this down. This is what I always say is, what is your health or weight loss goal? And are you a coffee drinker? Those are the 2 things you need to know. From there, that conversation can go 5,000 different ways. Another thing I recently started asking was if they have any dietary restrictions or follow any certain diet. Because like, you guys, if they're doing low carb diet, they do not need the carb blockers or fat fighters. Fat fighters completely contradict what they want to do. So find out what their goal is. Are they a coffee drinker? And if they have any like dietary restrictions or follow any certain diet, those are going to lead you into your conversation. And just today alone, I just got another customer, you guys. I have signed up 4 loyal customers, probably like 300 BV now with that order, by sending them my website and asking those questions. If you're new, you don't have to know what products to recommend. Ask those questions and then send a screenshot to your enroller. And from there, we're going to help you guys. So, we're going to find out like, okay, if you're a coffee drinker, things that I always recommend are the Skinny Bird Keto Coffee. You guys, you need to find out their diet too, because like if they're doing low carb, they could benefit more from the keto coffee. So there's lots of, I'm the green, like there's lots of different things that go into it. You need to find out what coffee you're going to recommend. Always recommend the coffee if they're a coffee drinker. No matter what, recommend the TFX unless they're sensitive to caffeine. There's nobody that I will ever let get without ordering the TFX. Everyone always gets the TFX. My best customers are my husband, who's a doctor, and my nurse friends. They're all like nurses, and they're like, give me the energy and give me fat burning because I need all of the above, you guys. So coffee, TFX, and then I kind of bounce back and forth with the cleanse or the carb blockers or fat fighters, depending on their diet. Once again, like Brooke said, and everyone else said too, always say it's the triple threat. Like, which of those sound most interesting to you, or are you interested in the full triple threat? So that's something else you guys can say. Are you interested in one, or do you want the full triple threat? And you can say, to accelerate your results, whatever you want to say with that. So those are the biggest tips that I have. And I think that's all I've got. Morgan's on here, but I don't know if she is going to be able to talk or not. We might go to Stacy. So let me give her a second. And if you guys have any questions, drop it in the chat. I don't really have a script for that. Those are just the 3 questions that I always ask to get started and then make recommendations from there. All right, Stacy, you want to take it away?
You guys ready? Okay, I have everything that I say. I'm going to put it in the chat after this, and then we'll make sure that we put it on the team page as well in the thread that we started for this. So I'm just going to close the chat really quick so I can see everybody, because I like to see a face. Okay, so everybody said ask their goal. If you guys are selling yourself short because they commented on a TFX post and you're like, oh my God, they're going to sign up for TFX, but you never really asked their goal. Maybe they want to lose 70 pounds. Maybe they need to lose 50. Maybe their goal is 5. That's okay. It's okay to know their goal. And that's always the first thing I say. Okay. So don't sell yourself short and always just say, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. That's the one thing I want to tell you guys. Sometimes I see screenshots of people on my team and I'm like, oh my God, like, are we in a library? Like, get excited. I am constantly talking like there's rainbows and sunshine coming out of my mouth, okay? Like unicorns, rainbows, mermaids, sunshine. Use all the exclamation points. That makes people feel like they can trust you. I just had someone the other day put in a triple threat order, and she upsold the cleanse. So I don't even know how much the BV was. It was awesome. And it was after the deal, so I was so excited. It was the first one. And it was from a host to post, you guys. So she's a total stranger. And I voice messaged her. And she was like, oh my God, I just want to let you know that hearing your excitement makes me trust you 10 times more. So being able to work on your verbiage and use those voice message like things, that's really great too. So being super excited, using all the exclamation points. You guys, I go to bed and I'm exhausted. And not to mention I'm almost 9 months pregnant. I know that I left everything out there that I could for that day. Okay. I might yell at my kids, but I'm going to treat my loyal customers and PLCs like they're gold. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can wait for your peanut butter sandwich. Okay. Never sell yourself short with one product. I was at conference a year ago when someone said, my team never enrolls 30 BD orders. I was like, what? Excuse me? Then I was like, okay, how is she doing this? And she explained to us that she just upsells. And I was like, well, duh, that makes so much sense. Why settle for a 30 BB order? We often sell ourselves short and get so excited that someone's interested in ordering. And then we squeeze them like a hamster, and then we sign them up. And then a month later, they're like, I'm not seeing results. And you're like, ooh, we should have added on the cleanse, or we should have done this or that, right? So upsell, upsell, upsell. It helps them get more products, faster results. I always say it helps you get maximum results, okay? And just like Brooke said with the cleanse, how she says, okay, my thing for the cleanse, I always say it's going to reset, reboot your body, and it's going to help you see maximum results for weight loss. Because if they're willing to do a TFX, then they're willing to add on a cleanse most times, okay? But never do I say, okay, perfect, I'll get you ordering for TFX. I always upsell the cleanse. And I do it after I get their information, you guys, just like Brooke said. And I think, Katie, working on Instagram is a little bit different because I do feel like they're like total strangers. Whereas like on Facebook, like it might be easier to seal the deal with them and like walk them through the website, which I love that you do that. But for me on Facebook, it's like I make sure I like go through their pictures and like them, and I make sure I can send the voice messages and like build that relationship with them a little bit before they order. But whatever works for you guys, but always ask them. I always say, when I know that they're ready, you guys, to order, I always say, okay, perfect. My text replacement is order 1. I'll put it in here, but it says like, would you like me to walk you through ordering on my website, or would you like me to save you the hassle? Keywords, save you the hassle, and get your order in for you. And 9 times out of 10, they're like, just do it for me. And I'm like, perfect. So then I send them what the info I need, and it's not much info, you guys. And people send it. And if they're not comfortable with it after they see the info, they always say, I'm like, okay, perfect. Let me walk you through the website. What time works for you? If you guys are just sending the link to people, people aren't going to order off your link. Like, they're going to forget, okay? They have 1,000 things to do. Their kids needs to get their butt wiped. They need to make a quesadilla. I mean, they're going to get, who else gets distracted? Drop a 1. Like, it's just, you get distracted, right? So you need to be able to set a time up with them to walk them through. So if you are doing the Katie method, we're going to call that the KK method, then set a time up with them. Don't just send them the link and be like, there you go, girlfriend, fly high. Like, no, it's your responsibility. It is your responsibility to follow up and check in and do that. Okay, so what I do, you guys, after I ask their goal is if they want to start, say 15 pounds, which 15 pounds, you have to remind yourself too, sometimes it takes 15 pounds a month for people, and sometimes 15 pounds is going to take 3 months. Sometimes 60 pounds is going to take a year versus 6 months. So you really don't know what people's bodies do or how they react to these products. And I'll say this too, staying close to your customers and checking in on them, you guys, that's our responsibility too. I used to be the girl who would just sign and like drive by and be like, woo, I got a TFX, woo, I got a cleanse. And then I never message them. It's hard. I'm not going to lie. I've signed, I don't even know, almost 40 customers this month from host to post and upselling and doing all the things. It's hard for me to keep a relationship going with people, but I try my hardest to do it because I know it's important. So, and I want to know what all of them have been weight loss. So that makes it even more important to see if they're enjoying their products, if they need to switch up their auto shipment, if they need to do any of that. And that's okay, Sammy. You can get better at it. It's not, I know this is a little upselling, but sometimes that's key because your best loyal customers who see the best results might join the company with you. Okay. And I'm going to talk about how you can upsell the opportunity too. Okay, so I always start with the triple, 15 and plus pounds, 10 pounds, I don't even care. I'm like, you need the triple threat, you just need it. And then I say, do you drink coffee? Then I ask, how do you like your coffee? Do you drink it black or do you prefer a flavor like mocha? Because if they like it black, then I know it's skinny brew. And then I pitch skinny brew. If they like it mocha, then I know it's keto coffee and greens, okay? So I find out what kind of coffee they like. And then I'm like, perfect. You need the triple threat. And I say either skinny brew, TFX, and chocolate greens, or keto coffee, TFX, chocolate greens. It's 87 BV no matter what. Actually, depends on if they do a skinny brew like 30 day or 60 day, but we'll get to that in a minute. If they don't drink coffee, then I say you need the triple threat. because any 3 products are a triple threat, right? So I say, you need the triple threat. You need the TFX. Okay, I always pitch the TFX because it truly does. It's like that daily supplement. Some people like to do a cleanse and it's 2 days and it's quick and easy, but some people need that, like, let's keep going every day supplement kind of thing, okay? So I say you need a cleanse TFX, and then I ask how their diet is, just like how Katie said, you know, maybe they love pasta or potatoes. Well, then I'm going to offer you carb control. And if they don't, and they're like, oh, you know, I like to eat pizza and I like to eat out, I'm eating it. My job is really demanding and I'm running through drive-thrus all the time. Okay, cool. Well, look at the caloric intake, and then you're going to take fat fighters after you eat at the drive-thru. And it might not be every day. No, you might eat salads one day and pancakes the next. I don't know. But I'm saying cleanse TFX and then either carb control or fat fighters. And that is usually 70 to 80 BV as well. Okay. I want to break this down for you guys because it's shocking. And you are never going to sign a 30 BV order again if you can help it. When you are trying to promote, which I want you to drop a 1 if you're trying to promote this month to Ruby. Okay. Or executive. Executive is 2 distributors with 400 BV each. Okay. All of those qualified leg boxes, all the people on your team need to have 400 BV in order for you to go anywhere. And at one point, you're a 400 box as well. But it takes 13 loyal customers at 30 BV to fill a 400 box. Or it takes 5 with a triple threat order. Okay, so get that math right. I am not a green, but I did use my calculator. All right, I did the math. Y'all, it is so much easier to seal the deal with 5 people than it is with 13. If you want to go Ruby, you either sign 15 customers at the triple threat, or Katie, what is 13 times 3? I don't even know. 33, 37, 39, 39. Okay, 39 customers, okay? So think about that. And I'm not saying every order is going to be a triple threat. You might have a TFX and a cleanse. That's still like 60. That's awesome, right? But it's so much easier when you upsell to go Ruby, to go Emerald, to teach your team to do the exact same, okay? The other thing I'll say, when I did say when I get their information and they're ready to go, I always upsell the cleanse. And I just like throw it out there, okay? I'm like, oh my gosh, they just gave you the best deal ever with exclamation point, heart, unicorn face, rainbow, mermaid tail, and you're going to get the cleanse for $39. Would you like to add it on or would you like to pass? It's the perfect way to reboot and rebalance your body for maximum weight loss. I don't care if they say no. They might be like, yeah, what else do you have? They don't know what we have, so it's our job to let them know what we have to get them their best results. And the last thing, you guys, that I've been trying, and I'll read it to you because I tried it. It didn't work yet. I'm not going to lose hope, though. But let me see. Okay, so actually 2 things. When someone is willing to spend over $100, $130 on a triple threat, okay, that's keto coffee with 1 pack of keto coffee. And when I should add this too. If you're going to do a keto coffee 30 days, chocolate greens 30 days, and TFX, the way you're going to input it in the system is you're going to go to your website, or they're going to go to your website. They're going to do 15 days of keto coffee, 1 TFX, and then you're going to put the information in, and then it's the Mocha Dreams deal, and that's when you're going to add that in. So in order to get the 130 with no taxes right now, it's either 133 with tax or not tax, shipping, whatever it is, whatever that is, guys. So it's either 133 normally or it's 130 without the shipping right now, okay? Okay, I have pitched this like 3 times and I'm waiting to hear back from people, but I say this is when they're ready to order or when they ask me prices. So there's 2 ways you could order. You could order as a 90-day challenger and get 40% off, and the total would be $130. Or you could order as a distributor and actually sign up and sell and be able to make income as well as see results at the same time. It's $99 one-time fee. You'd get $50 product credit to use right out the gate. You could make $140 in sample cash immediately, and you'd be able to earn a $150 shopping spree that will cover the costs of your triple threat. Which sounds better? If we're not trying to sell the opportunity, you guys, that is the best product we have. That is the number one product we have, is the opportunity. So I haven't sold the deal on that yet, but I did text it to Kara last night. Like, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try this. And she was like, oh my God, tell me if it works. So I upsell the business because you really never know who can't afford that $130, but who's willing to spend $99 and get $30 off, but then get all those perks. Okay. So I'm going to put all of these, I'll just put them on the thread. And the other thing is, I watched, is it Taylor Kaufman? Is that her name? I don't know if she's in bed. I don't know. She's somewhere up there. I've been using her host to post. Okay. And she says, I do it in a cool font. And I say, if you could lose 10 to 30 pounds by switching up your coffee and taking 2 multivitamins a day, would you? My friend Stacy is looking for a few product reviewers. Drop an emoji and she'll send you the details. Okay. This is the triple threat. I don't have to upsell. It's coffee, TFX, chocolate greens, or coffee, TFX, cleanse. So legit, that host to post has been working for me, because then I just signed, she's supposed to sign up tonight. She's dragging, and she's one of those who are signing up herself, and I'm like, hey girl, I'm like freaking like Old Navy in her inbox, emailing her every 2 minutes, and I'm like, hey, did you push submit? Hey, did you get it in? Like, I need that PP, lady. And you want to look good this summer. What I do when they comment on that is I say, hey there, I saw your comment about your friend's status about losing weight. I would love to help you reach your goal. I've personally, this is where getting your own results is going to be amazing, or being able to share like, hey, my mom just lost 50 pounds, or, there's so many of my customers are seeing amazing results kind of thing. So whatever your personal thing is, you could add in here. I would love to help you reach your goal. I've personally lost 50 plus pounds by having good nutrition. And I always say that, you guys. I had someone come to me today, and I sent these screenshots to Brooke because I was like, I have to show somebody. And she's like, I'm drinking the coffee and I'm taking TFX. Why isn't this working? I've been doing it for 2 weeks. And I was like, tell me about your diet. Tell me about your water intake. And she's like, well, I haven't been drinking water and I've been eating all the potatoes in my house. And I'm like, hello, lady. And I had to bring her back to life. And I had to be like, listen, if you want these products to work, it's not magic. You have to do the work. Sometimes the work starts in the kitchen and then the products will work. So I had to bring her down. But then I say, having good nutrition and combining a few all-natural products. Would you like some info? I kind of put the ball in their court, okay? And it's friendly. I tell them my experience. I put in there that it's all natural because people eat that shit up. And then I say, would you like some info? Okay? So that has been working for me. You guys, I have signed over 1,600 in new BV this month with almost 40 customers. And that was with a deal of 25 BV, and it killed me. Can you imagine if I could have upsold TFX and Cleanse to every single person? Like, my BV would be through the roof. And my team is killing it, y'all. Our whole team is. Like, Kara's whole downline is completely killing it. So what I want to give you for the rest of this is just to be confident, start big. Because I think so many of us, we get excited and we're ready to sell the tiny crappy car in the lot when really people can afford a Jaguar or a Camaro or whatever. Name an expensive car. I drive a Jeep, so I'm not there yet. But really they can afford, the Benz when we're approaching them with a Honda Civic, okay? So you have to kind of look at their goals. You start big. They never show you the houses that you can afford. They're always like, you can push it. You can get that 3-car garage and that hot tub. And you're like, maybe I can. People will do it, you guys. They're gonna spend money if they want to lose the weight. And if they don't want to spend the money, then they're gonna join your business. So start using that post, that one about approaching them with the opportunity too. But we have 8 days, okay? And I'm just going to preach for a minute because I have seen amazing things happen in 8 days. And I know that so many of you, there's going to be people on this Zoom who aren't even built to Ruby who are going to go Ruby in the next 8 days. I am a firm believer in that. But what I want to tell you is you need to make that decision. You need to wake up tomorrow and go to bed tonight and just ask God and say, you know what, Lord, these are the desires of my heart. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't care how it's going to happen, but I'm giving it to you because I know that if I can put it out there into the atmosphere, that maybe it's going to happen. And the next thing that I'm going to tell you guys is you're going to spend every minute being so intentional with your business, okay? 8 days. It's not even the 25th of the month, you guys, and we are working like it's the last day of the month. There's so many people on fire. There's so many people who've come into this business and who are just killing it. Or even better, you guys, there's people who are waking up and feeling the fire again. And if that is you, do not lose it. Do everything you can in your power to make these last 8 days count, because you're going to wake up on May 1st and you're going to be exhausted. Okay. I took a nap today and I know I'm like at the end of the road in my pregnancy and I'm sweating bullets right now. Like I need to shower after this, but I'm going to tell you it's the hormones, I promise. But I'm going to tell you that I don't even know where I was going with that. I can't even tell you. I lost track ever after I was sweating, but it's so exciting. These last, and the cool thing is you guys is people usually, oh, wake up May 1st. You're going to wake up and you can take a nap. I promise you. You're going to wake up May 1st and then you're going to wake up May 8th and you're going to be like, oh my God, I want to see my commissions prelim. And then you're going to wake up the 15th and it's going to hit your deposit and you're going to be like, I'm a rich bitch. And you're going to want to roll around in your millions. Okay? Maybe it's just $300 because it's your first month Ruby, but that's $300 you didn't have last month. Okay? Maybe it's $65 because you got your 6 customers. Whatever your goal is, you guys can do this. But guess what? Guess who's limiting you? You. You're the only person. Whatever you're telling yourself in the back of your head and in the bottom of your heart is what's going to happen. So do not let fear hold you back. Use these 8 days to just push yourself. Because I'm going to tell you what you do right now, what I have done the last 3 months in my business with building host to post, growing my network, all these things that I have done every single day are going to be the cushion that I need when I have this baby end of May. And June, you guys, I'm going to have a killer June because of all the work I did 2 months ago. So if this is your first month and you're like, I don't know, like, is this for me? It is for you. But you just need to show up every single day for your business. Okay? You don't message today to seal the deal. You message today to seal it tomorrow, to seal it in 2 months, to seal it in 3 months, to have somebody come back to you like I did with Sarah Distilreth, who joined today as a loyal customer with TFX, who I talked to in October. So don't lose hope. Send the messages. Post the host to post. I don't care if it's crickets. I have gained 500 new friends from host to post this month. But look at me. I've signed 40 customers. Am I tired? Do I need a nap or a snack? And hell yes, I need a shower. But listen, I'm going to wake up May 1st, you guys, and I'm going to say, hell yes. And then May is going to be freaking bomb because of all the work that I did this month and all the work I did last month. So if you're looking to promote this month, use those 8 days. Use every hour that you can. Okay, I'll stop preaching, okay? I'll put Medea away. Is there anything else we need to say today, guys? No? I need more sleep.
There's
Yeah.
a Zoom with Ashley Mayfield at 9, which I'll post on the team page.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
that's all I have.
Oh,
That was
cool.
so good.